What's Oregon State got that you have to be aware of?
They got, multiple formations. They do a lot of different things. You watch them on film, you got to be ready for a lot of everything. They've come up with, got a quarterback that can run, pass game, sprint out. I mean, a little bit of everything. You're just not sure what they're going to major in this week. So a lot of times that slows us down in practice a little bit. It's just trying to, because you're guessing what they might do, and you don't get to rep a lot of things that they will do. But we're out here working hard all day and meetings and trying to figure everything out.
Watching that game over again, the Colorado game, were you encouraged by what you saw out of guys like Cameron Judd and Jayon filling in?
It took a long time to break that game down.
A lot of plays.
120 snaps, 114 in the playbook. Never been through that. Yeah, I think I was encouraged because we've got a great staff. And, Coach Martin and Coach McClure and Coach White hanging in there, getting guys. We're moving guys around. Guys are tired. I'm proud of the players hanging in there. At the end of the game. One of our guys that was just so exhausted, he was throwing up after the game, trying to get off the field. They hung in there, fought the whole way, came up with big stops in the fourth quarter when we needed it. And so I'm proud of them for what they did. It was just the way the tempo of the game went. People say, well, you're back on the field quick because the offense scored. Well, that's great because I'm a big fan of getting points. So we'll go back out and play. Gives us an opportunity to show what we can do. So I was really proud of the way they finished that game. They didn't wilt. They hung in there, and it was just a strange game the way the ebb and flow kind of went the whole day. But they're good. They came back out of today. They came back out and worked hard, and that's all you can ask them.
What did Cameron Judd show in particular at inside linebacker?
Well, he was playing both linebackers. They were all over the place, and I think you got to give Cam credit. They go in there, does a nice job for us, gets a lot of plays. With the young freshman guy, go in there, gets 47 plays, and here's a guy we're thinking about redshirting. So mentally, was he ready to go in and play that many plays? Not sure, but he was there, did a good job. They pulled the hamstring. So, and then give Jayon credit. He had 20 tackles, played on special teams, played both linebackers, and he had never practiced Mike ever before. So we had some guys playing that had never, what you could call and what they practiced, you had to call things that they had to know. You just didn't want to give them a big one at that point in the game.
How far does that take you out of your concepts of your defense? You're playing guys all over the place.
Well, I think what you have to realize is that, people say, to me, I've always said this, the only thing that matters is what's in the left-hand column. Did you win?
Exactly.
At the end of the year, you're going to get, people criticize, you do this, do that, but you know what, hey, everybody has opinions. The bottom line is just win the game. We want to keep the ball in front of us. If they nicked us up and down, that's fine. Just win the game. And, so, whether people say it's winning ugly, I don't really care. They all count, and it's just the way it is. There's no style points for wins. So we work at it. Obviously, our depth is developing because it's had to develop, which is a good thing. We have a lot of guys that played a lot of plays that we did not anticipate playing that many plays. When I left Camp Bernardino, coming out of there, I never anticipated some of these guys getting that many snaps or that many plays. So we are developing depth.
For Oregon State, do you have to kind of prepare for one quarterback different than the other?
Yeah, we're well aware of their quarterback system. They've got Wildcat. There's a lot of things we've got to prepare for. They do a lot of different things, and we've thrown a lot of plays at them the last couple of days, and I'm sure some of those will be wasted reps because they're probably not going to do some of them, but you just have to be ready for it. And then hopefully when you get going, then your rules will take over and the kids will be able to handle any adjustments they have to make on the fly.
How does their offense look different with Mitchell rather than a runner like Collins?
Well, he still runs pretty well too. He runs a lot better than people give him credit for. So we're prepared whether they come out with either one of them or a Wildcat guy back there. We've got to prepare. I think he does one of the great things I think about him. He's an excellent ball faker. So we've got to anticipate that he always has the ball.
Thanks, Coach.
Great. Thank you, guys.